Tight, restricted joints can cause significant stiffness and soreness, but it can also force other parts of the body to compensate, leading to other problems. So here's the 4 areas of the body that you need to be mobilizing regularly and how to do it. Joint restriction is common in areas that have multiple joints. The spine has dozens of joints, including the rib attachment, so our first 3 areas focus on specific areas of the spine. The most common area to become restricted in the body is the base of the neck and the upper back, here, from all the time we spend with our head forward. Forward head posture causes the bones at the base of the neck to become jammed in a flexed position, so we can use movement in the opposite direction to open up those joints. Lie face up on a hard surface with a rolled up or folded up towel of about 7 to 10 centimeters under your mid-back so that it ends just at the base of your neck. Place your hands underneath the base of your skull, then lift your head slightly on about a 45-degree angle. Lift your elbows too. Then lower your head back down off the end of the towel towards the floor, but keep the back of your neck long and your chin tucked in. Keep looking on that 45-degree angle and lower your head and elbows. Move back until you can feel a nice stretch in your upper back. Hold it for a moment and then repeat that 10 times slowly once a day. Tip: to avoid stiffness and soreness at the base of the neck, don't look at gadgets on your stomach. Lift them up and keep your chin in. It's very common for the ribs of the upper back to become restricted too, either from rounded shoulders or sleeping on your side with the rib cage pushed forward. Now, 2 simple exercises help to keep those ribs free. Rotating the ribs in the opposite way with simple upper back rotation is the first way. Sitting, just place your hand on the outside of the opposite knee, then look and reach behind you as you breathe out. Hold for 3 seconds and then do the other side and repeat that 5 times each side once a day. And simple side bending separates all the ribs, spreading them and releasing them. So with your legs spread wide, run a hand down one side of your leg, lean your whole body and head to that side and reach across with the other arm. Keep your chin tucked in, breathe out as you go, keep everything in a line and don't reach forward. Repeat 3 to 5 times slowly, each side once a day. Sitting in a slouched position jams the lower mid-back and even the rib joints here. Rotation opens those joints and then extension stretches them back the other way. So here's the best way to target this area. First up, do a bretzel stretch. With your legs in a 90-90 position, place your hands in a line parallel to your front thigh, and then keeping your elbows straight, twist and look a bit further around. Breathe out as you stretch, hold for 5 seconds, and repeat 3 to 5 times each side once a day. After loosening the facet joints with rotation, we want to extend the mid-back with a downward dog variation. For this simple wall version, astride back from the wall, place your hands at about waist height against the wall, and with your arms straight but your knees bent, lower your chest down until you feel a nice stretch in the lower back. Keep your head in line with your arms so you're looking straight down. Breathe out as you lower down, hold for 5 seconds and repeat 5 to 10 times once a day. Sitting poorly also jams up the lowest joint of the spine, the lumbosacral joint. So our last spinal exercise is to loosen that joint. We've already done some rotation with the bretzel exercise, so let's move the lumbosacral joint fully through its principal plane of motion, flexion and extension. Starting off in a tabletop position, ease very gently into the cobra position. Keep your chin down to keep the base of your neck nice and open. Hang on your arms, nice and relaxed for a few seconds, and then move the other way into child's pose position. As you move back, try to lower down and relax until your pelvis touches your heels or as close as you can comfortably. Relax for a few seconds and then return the other way. Move between the positions 10 times slowly, once a day. Tip: to avoid lumbosacral restriction, never leave a space behind you when you sit. Always move back as far as you can in a seat and keep your feet on the ground. A history of ankle sprains, or things like sitting in a position that inverts the foot for long periods of time, can cause ankle restriction. And a lot of people don't even realize they have it. If the ankle doesn't flex enough, the foot turns out as we walk and overpronates to compensate, leading to foot, knee and hip issues. To test if your ankle is restricted, place your toes 12 centimeters or 5 inches from a wall, and without lifting your heel off the ground, see if you can touch your knee against the wall, moving over the line of the second and third toes. If you can't touch the wall, you need to mobilize your ankle and keep a good eye on it. To mobilize your ankle, place your foot on a bench, place a cotton scarf or a material belt on the front fold of your ankle, and then pull down firmly with one hand on a 45-degree angle, so that the band runs below the 2 bony lumps on each side of your ankle. Then place the other hand on your knee and allow your body weight to flex the ankle over the second and third toes. Move slowly forwards and backwards for 30 to 60 seconds once a day until you can pass the ankle mobility test again. Now I have a heap of exercises on each of these common areas of restriction, so I'll leave some links in the description box below. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing because it always really helps. And let me know how you go in the comment section below. Okay, cheers.